Hi, this is Consuelo from Consuelo, Viola's daughter. How are you today? Today's Sunday, and I had a few little things I wanted to show you. And this podcast is about crocheting, all about crocheting and yarn, my first love. And welcome, subscribers, and welcome all my new subscribers. I'm glad to see you here. And before we get started, would you mind giving me a thumbs up at the bottom of the video? And I appreciate it very much. And this is going to be a quick video. I only have a few things to show you, but I'm trying to get them on the video before I lose track, because this was last week's makes. I didn't make a lot last week, so I thought maybe I'll get my few FOs, finished objects, and show it to you. And I have one whip going on right now, and I'll show you that one. And oh, by the way, I'm still frogging that blanket. Um, the episode just before this, I think it's number 35. I was frogging a baby blanket, and I'm still frogging it. And I'll show you my FOs though. They're right here. I made a hat that was the basket weave by Fiber Spider, and it's made out of Premier, Just Yarn, Tweed, and I thought, oh, wouldn't it look nice? I'll make some fingerless gloves. Well, the funny thing is, today I was looking on Fiber Spider's site, and he actually had a pattern for the gloves, but I didn't know. So I just made my own pattern, and they look the same, and it's pretty good. It was fun to make, and I have them here. You might remember the hat was a beanie. I think she's over here. Hold on a second, let me get her. It was this one. So I didn't have a hat for it, and I didn't know if anybody else was going to want this hat. So I thought maybe I'll make a set. Most people like sets. So I thought I'll make a set. I'm going to put her on the floor because she's kind of heavy. And there's gloves that match the hat. They're fingerless. Let me try on a pair so you, for those who maybe don't know fingerless gloves too much. I think maybe in the last few years I saw everybody wearing them and making them. And this is how they look. And they're all front row and back, what's it, back post and front post. And that's how you make the weave. And they have a little bit of a cuff. And they're really comfortable to wear. And they're nice to wear because if you're driving, your hands aren't touching the cold steering wheel, typing, using your computer, or doing a transaction when you don't lose your gloves because you don't have to take them off, because you could still use your phone and anything else you have to do. Your hands are free. Last year I gave a pair, not this pair, but I gave a pair to a few like service people, like postmen and stuff like that, and they really, really liked it. They rang my bell and told me, oh, I love those gloves. And he could still throw up the mail and have his gloves on. I'm sure he had something like that in his uniform, but he didn't have a handmade one. So, oops, I got caught. So let me take this one off, if I can get off of this. Got hung up on my bracelet. And I made some other ones. Let me show you this one too. And these were inspired by, I was looking at on sites, different sites, and I noticed that someone made GrannySquare gloves. They made these fingerless gloves out of granny squares. And I was like, oh wow, that's so cute, and that makes so much sense. So I made 2 pairs. They were so easy to make. I ended up making 2 pairs. It actually took me longer to work in the ends than anything. Just working in my ends because, you know, you change color. I'll hold this pair. It's got There's a maroon, a burgundy, then there's the rust, which is dollar store premier, and it's called, it's the tweed, and it's the rust, and these are Super Saver, Red Heart Super Saver, Red Heart Super Saver, and this is more rust, all acrylic. So you just throw them in the washing machine if they get dirty. And what I thought was cute, for some reason I thought it was a cute idea, I made one side a tan, like tan to match the rust, and then the other side is white, or off-white. And I just thought it'd be cute to do that. So I made 2 pairs. So that was my makes for the week. I finished them yesterday. I put a photo on Instagram, and they're really comfortable. And you could wear them either side, whichever side you want to wear them on. You can wear the white up on the top if you are accessorizing, or you can wear and you think the tan would be better in the inside, or you can wear it this way. So, and they fit really nice, they're comfortable, and they do keep your hands warm. Your hands won't be hot, but they definitely be warm. You won't have a freezing effect. You know how it gets in the weather here. I'm in the car as soon as it gets, when I go out, I'm always in the car. So that's all I need. And I don't have to take my gloves off, and I don't lose them because I'm not sticking them in my pocket, which is how I usually lose them. Getting in and out of the car, I drop my gloves. The worst thing is, and tell me if this happens to you or only to me, I only lose one glove. And I keep holding on to the other glove, thinking maybe one day the other glove will show up wherever it is. But it never does. But I can't throw it away. So, so this would alleviate that problem, because you'll have them on, and you won't be taking them off and putting them in your pocket. So that's my finished FOs. I'm looking over here on my table because I really don't remember what I worked on. Oh, I did a mini haul. I went out on Thursday, and you know you can't go out without stopping at the yarn store, and I'm passing yarn stores, so you can't not go in. So let me go over here. I'm going to the left, I'm going to the right. I have stuff on both sides of me. So I went to one of the Dollar Trees that I know always has yarn, and they have a lot of it. One of these days I'm going to be able to learn how to photograph in the store. I'm still a little shy about it. I tried doing it the last time, and I didn't want to, put people's faces on that didn't, know that they were going to be on camera. And I ended up with pictures of the floor. All I had was photos of the floor. And the floor was really dirty, so I couldn't even show you that. So I trashed that one, and one day I'll start another one, and I'll get just pictures of the yarn. As you know, I don't edit, so therefore I gotta make sure I get a really nice clean copy. And this is what I got. Now I had some of the pastel colors the last time I went, and this is really a mini haul. It's Premier, just chenille, but it's actually like, it's calling it chenille, but it's actually more like the velvet, because I've had some chenille and it comes off, like the fibers come off. Let me see if I can pull this out. But this is more like velvet and less like chenille. It doesn't have that fur that kind of comes off when you cut the ends, and you see it's almost like velvet. You can see it's got a little shine to it. Well, the thing is, they had all the colors that I bought before, and I really don't know what I'm making. I just wanted to have it. But when I saw this black, I was like, excuse me. When I saw this black, I had to have it. So I bought all these skeins that they had, and it turned out to be 12. So I got 12 of these, which is a good buy. It's a small hole, but it's a good buy. Excuse me. Let me get some water. I don't usually drink on on the show, but I guess I'm making the video, but I guess I'm gonna have to drink on this one. So that was my haul. I put them all in the bin. So I have 12 of these. One I'm gonna make, I have no idea. 12 will be, let's see, how much yard is it? It's considered a bulky 6. And it's 65 yards on the skein, or 60 meters, 50 grand. And it suggests that you use an 8mm hook. So what kind of comes to my mind, in my mind's eye, I don't really know what I'm going to make, is thinking of pillows. That it would be nice sofa pillows. But then I'm thinking I would like to add another color to this than just be plain black. But the color I would like to add would have to be like a dark color, not too sharp, not a pastel color. I really don't know what I'm going to make. I'll let you know though. And the last thing I have to show you is this is the funniest thing. I think I told you that I forgot to order yarn when I showed you my last mini haul, which was some Lion brand yarn from Michaels. And Lion brand, and I had some Mandela Sparkle. Well, I was like, oh, I didn't order the yarn I really wanted to order. Well, when they give you the packing slip, which comes with your yarn, for some reason they don't tell you when you back ordered anything. So I thought I didn't order any. I just thought I forgot to order. So lo and behold, Thursday, after coming from Dollar Tree, I got a package in the mail, and it's this yarn, and that's what I ordered. This is what the yarn I've been waiting for. And it's red heart. It's a wrap. I don't know if you can see it. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. And it's this colorway, which is called sea glass, not grass, but glass. And it's got all these shades of green and turquoise. And what I wanted it for, I don't know if I mentioned in the last episode, or you might not have seen the last episode. I wanted to make Ursula of, the name of her channel is OMGrannySquare. So it's OMGrannySquares. And she has a pattern on Ravelry. And it's one of her new patterns, and it's of a shawl. And I don't have a photo of it. I don't want to play with my phone, or else I'll find the picture, but the screen went black, so I don't want to start playing around with that. So you're supposed to use, now let's see, this is called It's a Wrap Rainbow. It's 55% acrylic and 45% cotton. It's 150 grams on the scale, or 627 yards, which is also 570 meters. So I wasn't quite sure, and it's only a 2. So I didn't know if I had enough for her shawl. You see what it is? It's 4 strands, 4 thin, almost like thread. But while I was working with it, what I found out about it is they stick together. They don't separate too much. Once in a while they separate, but for the most part they stay together while I'm using it. And it's really soft and has a nice drape. I don't usually work with 2s. I'm leaning over here because my project is in my bag. And this is the skein I'm actually using. And I'm using a 4.5 hook. It suggested Ursula said 4, to use a 4mm hook, and I'm using a 4.5mm hook. So it'll be just a little loose. I don't crochet very tight, so I'm not expecting it to be tight at all. And let me see if I can get this string off here without, you can see how soft and drapey it is. So this is what I'm doing. And let me back up so I can get it in the camera. And I believe it's called Count Your Blessings. And it's on Ravelry. I believe it's a paid pattern for like $7. But it's worth it. Her pattern is, I'm reading it. I haven't even, she has a tutorial on it too, I believe. But I didn't even go to the video tutorial. I'm using the written pattern. It's so clear. It's so easy. And it's just like Ursula's, concise and direct and to the point. And I know exactly where I am and what I'm supposed to be doing. I love it. And if you can see, I didn't even block this. And look how nice and drapey it is. And the colors are coming out like an ombre. It's coming out like that one's lighter, and I see it's going down darker. And I guess eventually it'll be really dark because it seems to be dark in the middle. And then it fades back out to green. So I think it's going to be pretty. I can't wait to see. I'm having fun using this thread. I didn't think I would because it's a size 2, but it's just working up perfectly. It's not giving me any trouble. Her pattern isn't giving me any trouble. It just slides right off my hook. I'm not struggling with the yarn. There's no knots, no barf, no yarn barf, we call it, when it's all clumped together and comes out as one big tangle. So far I'm having a good time doing this, and I'm enjoying every minute of it. Can't wait to see what it looks like, and I think I'm going to make another one out of a different color. And I usually don't want to do it, but it's simple. It's mostly double crochet. But it looks complicated, doesn't it? It looks like I know what I'm doing here. But this is it. And I'm going to finish it probably. I've been slowing up. I've been putting down my crocheting and watching movies or talking to family. Ever since Thanksgiving Day, I've slowed down on my production of my projects. So I'm not making as many as I would have made, what I could have made. But maybe because it's the holidays are coming, and I don't really want to make Christmas presents this year. I don't think I am going to. So we'll see. I might get the fever late in the day, late in the week, down to the wire. All right, so this is all, and this is all I'm working on. I'm not working on any other. I'm looking around because I have all my projects over here on the floor, and I'm looking here, and I don't see another bag. I have so many things I want to make, but I'm not starting any other ones. I'm going to try and get at least more than halfway through this one, and then I'll, take on another one. So I'm going to cut this short, say goodbye, and if you're leaving and you didn't give me that thumbs up, you still can press it, and you also can share, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing, of course, on YouTube is free, and you can get notifications if I'm going to be on again. I would appreciate it very much if you would do that. And that's called like I think Kelli of Kelli's Crochet, she calls it the whole package. And I'm stealing a little line from her. So be kind, keep crocheting, and walk in the beauty of the day.